Once feared as silent assassins of the wild, capable of crushing prey, many times their size pythons have now become an unexpected pillar of global trade. Every year, nearly 3 million pythons are raised, processed, and transformed not only for their meat and medicinal oils, but also for their coveted skin, which fuels the world's multi-billion-dollar luxury fashion industry. From the dense jungles of Southeast Asia to the modern processing hubs of southern China, this ancient reptile has undergone one of nature's most extraordinary transformations, from apex predator to symbol of elegance and craftsmanship. Let's step inside this fascinating world where nature, science, and artistry intertwine to shape one of the most valuable materials on Earth. Modern python farming is a delicate balance between biological expertise and industrial precision. Across China, Vietnam, and Thailand, thousands of specialized farms stretch across humid plains and forested valleys, each designed to simulate the reptile's natural habitat. Inside large climate-controlled enclosures, pythons are raised under close supervision. Temperatures are maintained between 28-32 degrees Celsius with humidity levels hovering near 80s and 90%, the ideal conditions for these cold-blooded creatures to thrive. The breeding season typically runs from April to August. Female pythons are moved into secluded pens with soft bedding and dim lighting to trigger natural nesting behavior. After a 30-50-day gestation, they coil tightly and begin to lay their eggs anywhere from 20 to over 100 eggs per clutch, depending on the snake's size and species. Because female pythons are extremely protective during this period, handlers must approach carefully to collect the eggs within the first few hours after laying. Each egg is transferred into a controlled incubator, resting in moist sawdust or vermiculite, with the temperature stabilized around 30 degrees and humidity between 80 and 90%. After nearly 2 months, hatchlings emerge, tiny replicas of their giant parents, yet already fierce by instinct. For the first week, they rely entirely on the yolk sac within their bodies. Then farmers begin to feed them carefully measured portions of small prey such as mice or chicks, ensuring strong, even growth across the population. Despite their fearsome reputation, farm-raised pythons are surprisingly efficient to care for. Unlike livestock that require daily feeding, pythons eat just once. Every 7 to 14 days, consuming a meal equal to about 10% of their body weight. During their fast growth phase, usually within the first 2 to 3 months, their diet and environment are meticulously adjusted. Proper nutrition directly affects the texture and pattern of their skin, which determines its market value later. Feeding is a dangerous task. Even domesticated pythons retain their wild reflexes, capable of striking within milliseconds. Handlers use long tongs or hooks to deliver food safely, always staying alert because a single mistake could mean a serious injury. Within 2 to 3 years, the once tiny hatchlings mature into massive snakes, stretching 3 to 5 meters long and weighing up to 20 kilograms. When the scales shimmer and the body mass stabilizes, it signals the time for harvest, the most delicate and valuable stage of the entire cycle. The harvesting process begins with humane, stunning methods to ensure safety and prevent stress. Workers use a gentle impact or electrical stun to immobilize the python before proceeding. Because reptiles have unique nerve responses, the muscles may continue twitching for several minutes even after the body is no longer conscious. Once motionless, skilled workers make a single continuous incision along the underside from jaw to tail. Unlike mammals, pythons bleed very little, making the process cleaner and more controlled. Next comes a fascinating technique unique to reptile processing: hydroskinning. By injecting clean water between the skin and flesh, the outer layer loosens, naturally allowing the entire skin to slide off smoothly without tearing. The skin, often stretching several meters long, is peeled away with extraordinary care. A single scratch or uneven edge can reduce its value by hundreds of dollars. The remaining carcass is then divided for meat and fat extraction, each component destined for a different market. Immediately after removal, the raw skin must be preserved before decay sets in. The first stage is salt curing. Each skin is covered in a 2 to 3 centimeter layer of salt for up to 48 hours. This draws out moisture, neutralizes odor, and prevents bacterial growth. After rinsing the hides, enter tanning drums, giant rotating barrels where they are soaked in natural or chemical tanning agents for several hours. This process stabilizes the collagen fibers, transforming the delicate raw skin into durable, flexible leather that can last for decades. Next comes dyeing, where artistry meets chemistry. Some skins are left in their natural tones, prized for their organic scale patterns, while others are infused with bold colors for high-fashion collections. Luxury brands often prefer the hand-brush technique in which artisans individually color each scale, creating gradient effects and depth that machines cannot replicate. Finally, the leather is softened, oiled, and polished. High-speed wheels buff the surface to a brilliant sheen, enhancing both texture and light reflection. A protective coating is then sprayed evenly to lock in color and shine. Each skin is inspected, graded, and priced from flawless top-tier hides worth up to $500 per square meter to smaller, imperfect cuts used for accessories and crafts. Packed in climate-controlled warehouses, these gleaming rolls of python leather begin their global journey to the ateliers of Italy, France, and Japan, where they are transformed into handbags, shoes, belts, and watch straps worth thousands of dollars. From jungle predator to luxury fashion icon, the python story is one of contrast and transformation. What was once feared as a symbol of danger now represents refinement, artistry, and economic power. Through controlled farming, skilled craftsmanship, and international regulation, this ancient reptile has found a place in the modern world not as a threat, but as a testament to human ingenuity. Every glint on a handbag, every patterned shoe carries the legacy of a creature that once ruled the wild. And behind each piece of polished leather lies a reminder that when humanity learns to work with nature rather than against it, even the most feared of beasts can become a source of beauty and value.